I got some questions. Like, yo, what's it all about? Why are we here? If there's no reason, why do I care? A lot of people put their thoughts in my ear, but I gotta know for myself. So, yo, God, are you really there? Yeah, what's it all about? Why are we here? If there's no reason, why do I care? A lot of people put their thoughts in my ear, but I gotta know for myself. So, yo, God, are you I'ma seek the truth till my brain hurt.
God, you gonna have to help me out with this one. I don't get it. I mean, I've been doing everything that I'm supposed to do. I've been reading my Bible. I've been treating people better, loving people, hugging people, and paying my tithes even when I don't feel like it. My money's looking funny and my change is looking strange. Every time I cut on CNN, it's a politician or some rich dude on there who's probably more crooked than these evil dudes out here on the street. And they don't even follow you, God. And then you got these pastors and these preachers who obviously are in love with money, and they're just doing this Jesus thing for a profit. But what about us? There's too many poor Christians out here, God. It doesn't make any sense to me when I figured when I come to Christ, you know, everything's supposed to turn around. That's what these people in the street keep telling me. That's what the pastor keep telling me. And then you got some Christians who, you know, who are doing better, but I mean, I'm doing the same thing they're doing. But yet, I'm still stuck in this position with the same bills, the same debt, and all this other mess that you call between me and my wife. and I'm supposed to just keep following you and following this word when really nothing is changing. I don't understand it. God, you really gonna have to help me out, because this whole Christian life thing, it just ain't adding up. Where's my reward at? I'm following you. I'm doing probably better than the next man. So what do I get? Have you ever looked around and just observed the people around you that might be doing a little bit better than you? Everything is going good in their lives. Family life, awesome. Friends, awesome. Work life, awesome. Everything is awesome. And you see yourself doing the same things that they're doing, and you know, it seems like they're a little bit better off than you. Some of these people may be saved, some of them may not be saved. But you know that you're doing what you're supposed to do as far as reading and praying and just living a life for God. But it seems like you're in the same spot you were when you first got saved. And then you look around and you just say, you know, God, I've given up everything for you, and what do I get? Where's my reward? And I'm pretty sure all of us have had this mindset at some point in our walks. I know I did. Me, myself, I've asked that question a lot of times. And Peter asked the same question to Jesus after Jesus advised the rich young ruler in Matthew 19 what he has to do to inherit the kingdom of God. The rich young ruler, he justified himself. He said, you know, I don't steal, I don't lie, you know, I don't murder, and a whole bunch of other things, just saying he keeps all the commandments. And Jesus told him, there's one thing you still lack. Give all of your possessions, sell all of your possessions and give to the poor. And the rich ruler went away and he was sorrowful because he had a whole lot of possessions. And Peter asked that question, you know, Jesus, me and the disciples, we've left all to follow you. What do we get? And the problem with that question is that it shows that we are more concerned with material possessions and material blessings rather than the blessings of God. The true reward, which is we'll be laying our treasures up in heaven rather than on this earth. Jesus tells his disciples, don't worry about laying your treasures up on earth where moth and rust and decay will set in and people will break in and steal. Lay your treasures up in heaven. Do things on this earth, living for God, that will guarantee your reward in heaven, where it won't be taken away, rather than the things that you earn on this earth, which can easily fall apart or be taken away in a heartbeat. Don't do your charitable deeds for men, but do it for the approval of God. You know, don't fast to be seen by men. Do it for God. Love one another.
You may be persecuted. People will say all types of crazy things and false things about you. But that is the same persecution that Jesus faced, and you will face it also. But you should rejoice and be exceedingly glad, because your reward is in heaven. Don't be afraid when somebody gets rich, because they can't take any of that stuff with them. People think that they can buy their way into heaven, and people think that the stuff that they did on this earth and the legacy that they left is good enough to get them up there, when in reality it isn't. It's far from enough. David has said, "For I was young, but now I am old, and I have never seen the righteous forsaken, nor his seed begging bread." The little bit that a righteous man has is far greater than the riches that the wicked has. Jesus' response to Peter was, "And everyone who forsakes his mother, his father, sister, brother, spouse, all of their land and all of their possessions will receive 100-fold and inherit the kingdom of God." So we have to keep our eyes on the prize, and we have to keep our minds set on things above. Set our affections on things above, not on things of this earth, because all of those things will pass away. Our reward is with our Father in heaven. Grace and peace.
My name's Johnny. This ain't a Sunday thing, a once in a while thing. Maybe if my emotions get high enough thing, it's everyday thing. Yeah. Everyday thing. Everyday thing. God don't owe me anything, I owe him everything. They tried to put him in a box like a wedding ring. He came out, oh dear, no venison. I sin a disease, Jesus is still the medicine. Woo, that's why these bars hard to explain. So I calculate my rhymes sorta like a chess game. I'm trying to balance all my art and theology, so when it comes out of me, I represent it properly. 3 persons, 1 God, no apostrophe S's. Progressing with caution, slow talking, quick to listen. With sick precision, Jesus fixed my vision. Man,